So the last we did was about the Lord or Brahman consciousness has not created action, has not created the doer or the doership, and has not created the karma phalam. Remember that? That's where we stopped in the morning. All this is happening by nature, svabhava. Yeah? Nature means that force, that energy that we spoke about right in the beginning. The first few slides. Natural force of energy that is moving. That is the svabhava. Yeah? Nadate kasyachit papam.
Nadate kasyachit papam.
Na chaiva sukritam vibhu.
Na chaiva sukritam vibhu.
Ajnanena vritam jnanam.
Ajnanena vritam jnanam.
Tena muhyanti jantava.
Tena muhyanti jantava.
Nadate kasyachit papam. We are talking about the Lord only. The Lord does not get any demerit. Demerit, pap, sin, whatever are the words you use. Na cha eva sukritam vibhu. Neither does he get any merit. Ajnaneva vritam jnanam. Jnana, knowledge, is covered by ajnan. Right? Ignorance. We've done this in Ishavasya also, if you remember. Yeah? That the golden patram of Maya is covering jnana. Maya is so alluring, no? It's like gold, shining, beautiful. It allures you. You think that is the truth. But actually you have to go beyond the Maya. Discard that golden patram. Remember? Jnana is hiding under the ajnana. The same thing is said in Bhagwad Gita. You can draw a parallel. All the scriptures say the same thing. The jnana is covered by ajnana. Better words, knowledge is enveloped by ignorance. Vasishta's language. Tena muhyanti jantava. By that. Tena is by that. Muhyanti. Mohit. Muhyanti is a verb made out of moha. Mohit. Yeah. So, jantava. Everybody is deluded because of this patram, this maya, yeah, which is the ignorance, and it is covering knowledge. Jnana is hidden under it. That is why everybody gets deluded. You feel, oh, money, come on, run. You get the money, you get the $1 million house, you get that car, you get everything that you were looking for, those diamonds, jewelry, shoes, bags, and whatever women keep thinking. And then cars, and what else? Golf sticks, I don't know what else. And you get all that, and then still there is some emptiness within. Then now that emptiness wants to be filled up. So it's thirsty. Now it looks in some other direction. Maybe power. Then start running after power. You attain it. You get that fantastic CEO position also. You get the power in that company. But that emptiness is still there. And you feel, oh, maybe spiritual power. Art of living teacher. Run. Become a teacher. Get this, get that. Emptiness is still there. From Moha Maya you went to Yoga Maya. Recognizing, oh, it's all Maya. Discovering the knowledge which is hidden underneath. Yeah? So don't think, oh, because I run after the Guru, when I read the Yoga Vasishta, I am superior compared to somebody who's running after money. Unless and until it becomes your swabhava, till that time you are still under the delusion of this Maya. It has to emanate from you. It has to ooze out from you, naturally. Not prabhava gyan, swabhava gyan. Prabhava is external influence. Swabhava is internally. It comes out. It's already there in each one of you. Yeah? Like Guruji says, no? The paddy is already there. The rice is already there. It's just covered by the husk. All you have to do is remove the husk. Rice is already there. Exactly like that. It's all there within you. Husk is what? This Maya of money, Maya of house, name, fame, whatever. Husband, wife, child. What other husks you have? Things. Shoes, clothes, bags, I don't know what else. Nonsense stuff. Yeah. Even scriptures. Some people have this thing. I will know all the scriptures by heart. Even that is husk. I am leading the knowledge sessions. I am telling you, knowledge sessions is husk. Find the paddy within. Yes, this knowledge helps you look within. But if you hold on to the scripture and forget the wisdom in the scripture, no use. You see what I'm saying, no? Wisdom has to come out. That has to emanate. That wisdom is covered by Maya. That's exactly what is said in this sutra. Okay.
A quick question. How is it that if our true nature is love, that we all have the same, I guess, sins built into us, lust, greed, power, gluttony? I mean, how is, unless that is also part of our natural system, it's not.
Thank you. You've gone to a magic show, even if there are 20 people or there are 200,000 people in that hall, doesn't matter. When an illusion is shown to you, you all believe the same thing. The woman was really cut, but then suddenly she walks out from the other door. Illusion. Everybody saw the same illusion, but you really know it's not true. It's an illusion. Exactly the same mechanism. Indrajal, it is called. This Maya has another name. Indrajal. Jal is net or a trap. You know, hunters trap their prey like that with a trap, a net. Yeah? This is Indra's Jal. He wants to trap you in Maya.
Maybe another answer to that same question could be that everything is a form of love, including lust, including hate.
It is absolutely.
It's a twisted form, but it is coming out that way.
What that means, behind your running for money, what is really there? Okay, love for wealth. Why is that love for wealth there? Okay, love for the body. Why is the love for the body there?
Fear of lack.
Fear of lack. Why is that there?
Material purpose. This is what people do.
Why?
Because we yearn for
Something.
something.
There is some hole inside. I'm yearning, but I don't know what this hole can be really filled with. I think money might do it. I run. I don't get fulfilled. $1 million, $1 billion, trillion उसके बाद आके भी नहीं गिनते, doesn't, it's not getting filled. Yeah, I run after name, fame, power, it's not getting filled. So what is behind that really?
So love, learning from love.
What is that love? Is it that love between husband, wife, mother, child, friend? Is it that love? Perfect.
Because you came out of the pool, you want to go back into
Perfect. Bullseye. What? We all came out of it. We all are yearning to go back to it, but we don't understand it. It's like the moment you came out of it, a drug was given to you and you were made to forget. You know you have this deep thirst, this yearning to go back to something, but that block is there, no, because of the drug. I cannot remember what it is. You seeing this? This drug is Maya.
Another way to say that would be everything is love. The Brahman is made of love. So it's a yearning for love, just going back to love.
Yes.
Another way.
Absolutely.
It got twisted and
Yeah.
just misunderstood.
You just want to go back to the pool of consciousness because that pool of consciousness is love. Love is not the little emotion that you have for your family member. That's just a reflection of the real love that is. It's just a shadow of that. And that thirst is innate in each one of us. And we just want to fill it up. That's it. That's why we're yearning to get back there. Get it? So it's not that we all have it naturally. We don't have greed. Naturally, we don't have jealousy. We're just looking to fill it up and we find wrong things. It's like you're on a treasure hunt, but there are many things kept there to even misguide you.
also it could
Niyati. Policies and procedures, niyati. Should put in there.
So Maya essentially is also love. The basic of Maya is love.
Love.
And then it took a different form, became a monster. So
We made it a monster.
We made it.
We made it.
And again, that monster that we make can be different for each person depending upon their karma, right?
Yeah.
Their attachment.
Everybody's monster is different. Yeah, some person might not care two hoots for money. Who cares? Yeah? But that person is yearning for a relationship. Yeah? Somebody has all the best relationships in the world, doesn't care two hoots for that, wants to run after money. Two opposite people. Everybody's monster is different. Huh? So, recognize this. Maya is covering that wisdom. That wisdom is innate. My nature. I have to just remove the clouds. It's already inside. Already the bud is there. It's ready to blossom. But the bud needs some sunshine. Open the windows, please. Got it? Let's move to the next sutra. It's Tad Buddhaya Tat Atmanas. Tannishthas Tat Parayana. Gacchanti Apunarabhritam. Jnana Nirdota Kalmasha. This Guruji said to you, Tad Buddhaya, in your buddhi be established. Know this for a fact. It is like this. Buddhi is intellect. My intellect says, oh, this is Maya. Oh, this is knowledge. Buddhi does the deciphering. Yes? That is why Tad Buddhayas be established at the intellectual level about this knowledge. Remember Guruji said, get a foothold. and be committed to it. And then Guruji gave you 3 ways to be committed. What were those 3 ways? Love, fear, greed. Yeah, that he did this sutra at that time. He said these 3. Tad buddhayas means get an intellectual foothold in this truth. Intellectually be convinced. Know this. In one word, know this, but to really understand what is knowing. Tad atmanas. Atmanas, become one with it. Tad nishthas. Nishtha, become established in it, committed to it. Come what may, this is the highest priority. Parayana, supreme goal. Make this your supreme goal, the highest goal. There should be nothing higher than your spiritual progress or your spiritual thirst, your spiritual commitment. Highest Parayan is supreme goal. Make it your supreme goal. And that's where Guruji says you have to be committed to it. And how do you be committed? Either with love. You love your family, you're just committed. There is no two way about it. You just love your children, you will take care of them, whatever they do. Right? Where there is love, there's 100% commitment. The other way he said, fear. Yeah? If we instill a fear in you, if you don't do this, then something bad will happen. Then what happens to you? You have to keep doing it, have to keep doing it, have to keep doing it. You know? So that could be another way. You get a foothold in this knowledge or this wisdom. Or the third way he told you, greed. $1 million, 180, something like that was there. Somebody gives you $1 million. You do pranayam every day. Yeah, for 6 months I'll give you $1 million. Then only, what will you do? Only 6 months? I'll do more. Not just 180 days, I'll do more. Yeah. So love, fear or greed. These are the 3 ways Gurudev said that you can get committed or you can get nishtha. Yes? Or you can get tad buddhayas. Homework number, I've forgotten. 4. Homework number 4. What works for you? Love, greed or fear? Figure it out. And then you promise yourself something. Reward yourself. If greed works, reward yourself. Okay, after 6 months I'll take that vacation to Alaska. If I do my kriya every single day, I will go to Alaska in 6 months. You know, no? Autumn is the best time to go there. You see those aurora borealis. Very beautiful. Give yourself that carrot if greed works for you. If fear works for you, human life is the only life where you can get enlightened. If you miss this chance, you miss the boat. There is no guarantee whether you're coming back in a human form. What if you think about chicken at the last moment of your life? Or you see a chicken somewhere running in the hospital, what will happen? You'll be born in poultry farm. Yeah?
I don't want to be in a hospital when there's a chicken.
Whatever thought, जो भी last thought आया तो मच्छर आया तो क्या करोगे? Mosquito आया and you go to kill a the last thing you were doing was killing a mosquito. And you died.
Laughing at you.
मेरे को मारने आया तुम खुद बन गया. Fear, this can work for you.
Ganda.
Yeah. Or love. Just love for the Guru, for this knowledge. Love for the Brahman consciousness. Yeah, that love, I think that is the magnet. That pulls me like crazy. I'm sure it pulls you all. Yeah. Recognize this thirst, this innate thirst is only that. And to go back to the pool of consciousness. Keep this as the goal of life. That's it. There is no other goal. Everything will fall into place on its own. Just one goal. Supreme goal. Parayana. It's my supreme goal. Love will work. Take it. Love doesn't work. Greed. Chalo yaar, greed. Make it happen. If not greed, fear, make it happen. One of the three ways you choose. You don't have to reveal to other people. This homework is for you. You figure out what works for you and work on it. जब तक आप खुद नहीं करोगे नहीं चल पाओगे. Yeah? If you don't want to learn to ride the bicycle, how much ever I hold your bicycle, are you going to learn to balance? You don't want to learn the bike. It's not going to happen, correct? And even if I don't hold your bike and you want to learn, you will fall 10 times, but you will learn how to balance, correct? You do it to yourself. Figure out the stupid nonsense pillow of your mind. What does it get more attracted to? Is it a greedy pig? Is it fearful? Yeah, or is it thirsty for love? Which of the three do you see predominantly in your pillow, in your mind? Yeah? You figure out and you start working on yourself. Yeah? Becoming Nishthavan is very important. People say, oh, I've been on the spiritual path 15 years. I've been reading the scriptures. You're doing spiritual entertainment. Go sit in a film and watch Shah Rukh Khan crying and laughing. That's better. You're wasting time. You wasted 15 years. It's no point. You have to actually practice, implement it, go through the burning, go through the tapas. Till that time, it's not going to happen. Got it? Reading the scriptures is not getting you there. Dancing the satsang is not going to get you there. Kitna bhi Guruji ke piche bhago. Run after Guruji. Go become the doorman who keeps opening Guruji's door and closing Guruji's door when Guruji comes and goes into the kuti. Go do that. You will realize these are not the ways. Yes, it takes me away from the material world where I was running after money and women and men and children and family. Yeah, it's a substitute. But the real thing, the tools have a real end. The real thing, the real end is to go within. If you're not doing that, you are wasting your time.
But can that be a karma yoga? Like you said, being with the Guru once, taking care of whatever you need.
Good, fantastic. But if you're not going within, one more lifetime wasted. Not counted. Yeah. उधर bribe नहीं चलता है. Very fair and square. Bribe does not work up there, I said.
So a lot of people die during sleep. So what happens to when is it their last thought before getting to sleep?
It's also what they're dreaming, no?
At that point,
Yeah. Yeah. Predominantly the last thought will count and that only becomes your dream. Have you noticed? Yeah. Whatever happened during the day, big drama happened. You're thinking that only, it's bothering you. You start dreaming about that only what happened during the day. Now, you change your dream to the karma phalam you wanted that to happen. Have you noticed? You change what had happened in the day in your dream. Suppose somebody was very nasty to you, and because you made a mistake, so in your dream, you make the mistake, but maybe the other person is more compassionate. You change it.
we are nasty.
So finally, that dream ka impression will be the last impression before you die.
How you come born as a Kumbhakarna?
Gachanti apunara avritam. They go, when they go, they depart from the body. Nicely said. When they go. Yeah? Apunara. They do not come back. Apunara avritam means there is no return for such a person. Why? The reason is in the last line. Jnana nirdhuta kalmasha. Because of the jnana. Yeah. Jnana dispels all the karma, all the sins or whatever, negativity. That jnana can wipe away all your sanchita.
So, many folks may have a question. So, yeah, I'd really like to come back. And what's wrong in coming back? Maybe when it is being described that you are uniting with the Brahman, it is you becoming love. It's something that is like the deepest of the deepest desire. You become love, which is the root of everything. So once you are there, there's no point in coming back.
There's no want to come back. Kama drops. You reach a state of complete nishkam. There's no desire to come back. Even coming back is a desire, no? And why did you come back in this body?
Desire to unite.
Why did you come back in this body?
Last part.
Yes, the strongest impression from the previous lifetime with your mom or dad. Or both. That is what has brought you here. Can be both raga or dvesha. Huh? You want it to be raga, huh? Can be a very strong dvesha also. Dvesha attracts more strongly than raga. Yeah? You think about the person you hate more than the person you really love. How many times do you remember your mom in a day? How many times do you remember that enemy who said all bad things to you in the middle of the road in front of 20 people? See? You seeing this? You remember the person you hate more than you remember the person you love. And number of times I remember impression. That impression becomes big gadda, big hole. You seeing that? At the end of the lifetime, the strongest hole, the biggest well I should say, is where you are born. See? So recognize, identify your strongest likes and your strongest dislikes. Homework number 5. Who's that person you dislike the most in this lifetime?
Who do you dislike the most?
The most in this lifetime. Subhu. This Subhu's lifetime. Think of all the people since childhood. Whoever comes to your head.
But you dislike them then, not anymore.
Impression to create हो गया ना? Policeman, I was very bad that time. I broke the light, but today I am a good person. No. You have to pay the fine. You broke the light. Are you getting this?
But एक बार fine pay कर दिया तो we don't know if you paid the fine.
How will you know, na, you paid the fine or not? Niyati decides, karma decides. This is enough. This is,
But if she's recovered from that hatred as a kid to now, hasn't she actually dropped that impression?
if she remembered it as a hatred, it's there, no? Impression मतलब क्या? Memory में है. Impression कहाँ बन रहा है? In my memory box, impression is sitting. If I even remember it, कि
At that
I
time,
had
that way.
yeah, that means it's there.
So,
If it's completely wiped off, I don't even remember the person. Suddenly I bump into the person and I say, oh, I hated this person 20 years ago, but I didn't remember this person. That impression was completely wiped off from my memory.
She's giving you homework, so you have to sit down and think. Who. Oh, yes. Or if you didn't have to think, she's saying, oh, yeah.
even if you gave that homework, you don't remember it as well.
हाँ याद ही नहीं है ये बंदा याद ही नहीं कौन था
But
क्योंकि
then you have to really struggle hard. But even then you struggle hard to come up with
if I didn't have that hatred, no, I will not remember it. Or if it is erased, no, I will not remember it. So many things happened in your childhood. You fell down, you broke your leg, you fought with your friend in school, you stopped talking to your best friend for days. Do you even remember such nonsense you did?
But
Because as a child, my impression was not strong. I mean, I have fought on the playground with my friend. I'm never going to talk to you for the rest of my life. I must have said, you're the worst person in the world. Then I'm a 3-4-year-old kid or 5-year-old kid. She dropped me from the swing. I'm never going to talk to her. I'm never going to her birthday party and she's not coming to my birthday party. And you return all the gifts that I've given you till today. You do all this breakup as a 4-year-old, 5-year-old. But really, you couldn't harbor only that hatred. You went home, you watched TV, you forgot. Next day, you go and you play with the same friend in the same playground and you fall down the same swing. But you have forgotten yesterday. क्यों? क्योंकि वो impression नहीं create किया मैंने hatred का. As we grew, we started holding on. Yes? Does the little child in your house hold on? They forget. They cry for 2 minutes. You take candy away, take the toy away. 2 minutes, 10 minutes, they'll cry, they'll forget it. And they'll go and move on to the video game or something else, or iPad or book. Bhul gaya.
Maybe
You hold on.
Maybe they're referring to remembering without any emotions attached. So you just remember it as a movie or as something that happened to somebody else. So you remember because you have a very good memory. But because you don't have any emotions attached to it, it doesn't really affect you.
That of course you will remember. It depends. But mostly it happens that you forget. If it's wiped off, you won't even remember ki, oh, I was hurt by this and there was some hatred. It gets erased. Even observe your own relationship with your mother. That's the oldest relationship. How many times have you fought with your mom? You didn't do this for me. You didn't give me this. Hasn't it gone? Now you get it? Mommy is the oldest relationship you can remember. And you cannot remember everything, every little fight. Because you're not harboring that hatred. She's mama. She's taking care of me. It is love. 2 minutes I sulk, oh, I didn't get that candy. But I let it go. Whatever. And that boyfriend and then that favorite dress and that whatever she didn't give you. And the pocket money. And that boyfriend. Calling the boyfriend in the night.
Just sadhana and meditation and all that, reduce the strength of the impression.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Aren't you experiencing that?
That's how you forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything is gone. It's not there. It's faded.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's even more gone. So, whatever engages you more, the other things start.
Absolutely. Perfect. It's like you've taken soap and you've started erasing those soap only knowledge and sadhana can do. Huh? Don't think soap is something else now. Otherwise you say, oh, now let me get the...
We've done this process once at the end of the Upanishad, that place with me. And it asked us to kind of relive the emotions associated, like right from childhood. And for me personally, that's when a lot of emotions got dropped, even from things that were, like, even today I can speak about it and have like no emotion associated with it. But does that mean the impression was pretty deep, obviously, to hold on to it so long? But with the lack of emotion now, is there the possibility of erasing that emotion even now?
Yes. That is why I give you the homework. And I give you homework that cooks your ego really. Have you noticed? That you don't want to do. That's why we waste
I'm trying to think. And the more I think, few people come and then I say, I really hate them.
I know. That's what I think.
Exactly, that's what you are doing.
Exercise. You're being
So that's emotion.
brought to do an exercise.
Right.
But I mean, if you truly hated somebody, you wouldn't have to do the exercise. It would just be on the surface. It would all, next time that person either comes in your room, or walks across you, the emotion of lack of acceptance of almost hatred.
Hate is a very extreme emotion, and I think that's what folks are. Like, you really hate somebody.
I mean,
If we think about it,
disappointed, frustrated, annoyed.
Just annoyance, and I think that's what you're going to, like, being completely devoid of having even that impression.
Yeah.
Okay, that person is who that person is.
Yeah.
Because I know that hate is a big trigger word, and it doesn't really happen.
She cannot hate. Annoyed, frustrated, angry, disappointed.
And then a lot of things open up.
Correct. All that. List them down. That is your homework. Please change the hatred to all these. Dvesha is all these things. Dvesha is like an umbrella where all the negative emotions come under. Okay? I just say one word. You are supposed to know it. Now it's called fear.
Now we are aware even before the emotion comes.
Beautiful. That was the main goal of this entire 3 years exercise. Week to week to week.
But you're still able to observe it till it dissolves by itself.
Beautiful. Excellent. Slowly, slowly you rise to a point where it just comes like one little ripple in water and goes. Boof. Before the spark can become a flame, it goes off. Just like that.
Ektaji, there is a question on Hangout.
Huh.
So, how about the good memories from childhood that we cherish, that they are also considered as raga, right?
Yeah. If you're holding on to something, really holding on to it, it's like, it's a raga. It's nothing but an impression. Imagine this is sand. I just punched and kept punching, and every time I think, I remember I'm punching the same hole.
So having a
Thank
good
you.
memory is a problem.
Huh?
Having a good memory is a problem.
It's not the problem.
the biggest problem.
It's okay. Be with what is. Slowly, slowly, you will get there. Huh? Don't start beating yourself up. Oh, I'm a bad person.
When I was a kid, this was maybe I was in second standard, and there was a friend of mine who was sick, okay, and I said, okay, this guy is sick, so I'm not going to beat him. We should kids. So, yeah.
I used to beat up his friends a lot.
Yeah. When I was like a little so this guy, I was like lying on the floor, he threw a towel on me. And I said, okay, I'll make a note of this. And I wrote that day, Amit threw a towel on me. I still remember that damn sentence. There is no emotion attached, but the fact that I wrote that thing down, it's been years, but I won't even remember the guy right now, but I remember that I wrote down that thing. So impressions can be pretty strong, even though they're as stupid as this.
Very good example. Why did he write it down?
Revenge.
Once he gets
Once he gets better, you punch him.
He had the compassion not to beat the person.
Amit was sick that day. Okay, I have to write this down. When Amit gets better, I'm going to go punish him.
Is it a strong impression which creates karma then?
Yes. So he just erased his Amit impression.
Now he let it go. But he still remember after a few days.
It's like I laugh about it.
Now he's laughing about it. So
But
when
just for
the
curiosity,
emotion
you never
goes.
beat him up?
No, I mean his mom used to come and fight with my mom that your kid will cheat.
So you got why he's saying that even one little impression remains. है ना इसको कोई hatred नहीं अमित के लिए तो impression रह गया. Now when you get over it, after a few years you ask him, Amit, remember you told him us about Amit, he'll be like, what? Who? Then you know it's gone.
See, even in setting standard, he knew right from wrong. As you told Gita, somebody who was
Yeah.
That's very sweet. Okay, the second part of the sutra will show, right? Gachanti apunara avritam. When they go, there is no return for them. Jnana nirdhuta karmasha, their sins get wiped out or dispelled by knowledge. Yeah. So how will I not come back? What do I really need to do now? Tell me. For that, what do I need? One, sankalpa. What is sankalpa? Committed to it. Come what may, I am going to be committed to my spiritual growth. Come what may. However bored I am getting, however difficult life is, yeah, or however great life is, even a great happy life can take you away, no? Can lure you away. Everything nice, everything hunky-dory. Come on, let's go vacationing to Bahamas, now to Cuba, now to Italy. Just have fun. Only be absorbed in the material world. No attention to the spiritual side of me. There also you can get lured. In happiness also you can get lured. In sadness also you can go away from it. What is the sankalpa?
No matter what.
No matter what. I stay committed. Come what may. How else I will not come back? Is just sankalpa important? I say, okay, I'm going to do my kriya. Every day, come what may. Chota sankalpa.
100%.
Yeah, I do every day. But again, I have to do what? I have to do Bastrika. What? I have to do everything. So what else do I need?
And this is that and commitment, 100% commitment and good engagement, good engagement, do it with engagement.
Yeah, with engagement, that all comes under sankalpa.
Sincerity.
Okay. For that sincerity, what is required?
Introspection to find out which part will work for you. Greed, love, fear.
Honor.
ऑनर से भी ज्यादा चाहिए. ऑनर करने के लिए आई नीड करेज. कितना धैर्य, कितनी बार अष्टवक्र बोला धीरा धीरा धीरा. प्राणायाम से एग्जाम्पल दिया यार. You need courage. No, it's okay. My mind is getting bored, but no, I have to complete this stage. You want to give up, forget. 8 rounds नहीं किया, 3 rounds में forget. Oh, 1, 2 rounds, this is okay, forget. Courage चाहिए ना? Yeah, mind is fighting against you. Ego wants to do something else. Yeah, the body is not on your side. It's lazy or hurting or diseased or whatever. Everything is against you. What do you need? courage. Yes. Sahas in Hindi. Sankalpa and Sahas have to go hand in hand. It's great. I have made all the plans. Sankalp, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do Patanjali, I'm going to do Ashtavakra, I'm going to sign up for Yoga Shishta, I'm going to do this. Everything you signed up for. But when the time comes, you know what, I have to go to this party. Oh, you know what, it is my friend's baby shower. This is so important. We bought a new dog, I have to go home to feed him. Sankalpa and Sahas. Both are required. Are these both enough? बस हो गया?
Negotiably not. Yeah, question is, are these both enough? The answer is no.
The third is no. You forming a self-discipline. I have the will. Yeah, I have the courage. But if I have not laid down the self-discipline, the path that I am going to do, then I'm going to be scattered. One day I'll do Kriya, one day I'll do this meditation, one day I'll pick up this knowledge and then drop that knowledge, pick up that knowledge. There's no discipline happening here. I'm not following a proper discipline. Kitna bhi Guruji bole, do this technique, kitna bhi Ekta bole, do this technique, jab tak self अंदर से नहीं आया है, नहीं होगा.
अंदर से आया तो सबसे अच्छा, पर अंदर से ना आए, ये कहना क्या है वो?
चलो कहीं और से डिसिप्लिन सेट करो या सामने वाले का डिसिप्लिन.
मन कहती है करो कि अपनी करके कर लो. सोचने की जरूरत नहीं. You have a buddy, if you find me, you talk me to do it, I'll talk to you.
अब तो ऐसा है कि सामने बैठे करते तो दिल की फील होता है.
Oh, she's doing it? Okay, let me go do it now.
नहीं करते हो? ठीक है, मैं तो कर रही हूँ.
She has done 1 minute. सब सॉरी बाहर निकल गई. That is Sankalpa, Sahas and self-discipline. If you were in a hut by yourself, isolated in a jungle, in the middle of the jungle, how would you do it? By yourself. Yes, you need that strong Sankalpa to do it. The courage, however you're feeling, doesn't matter, I will do it. And the path that I will follow. What discipline I'm going to follow. Self-discipline. Not Shasan, Anushasan. That which I am going to follow. So this was not there in the Bhagwad Gita. I just told you how to become committed. You find your way. Promise yourself this thing at least. Make a sankalpa. If you are lagging behind in Yoga Shishta, make a sankalpa. Come up to speed. If you're lagging behind in Ashtavakra, something you're not following in life, go back, revise all your Ashtavakra, come back up to speed. Start applying it. And the application will happen only if that knowledge is fresh in the mind. Mind loves to forget. Philo is very good at forgetting the good knowledge and remembering all the bad things. She said this to me, he said this to me, she did this to me, he did this to me. Philo will remember all this nonsense. Yeah? Philo will forget. Ashtavakra said, 5-point rule. Embrace the storm. No embracing. Here is running away from the storm. I've forgotten the knowledge. Yes. So, revise. You make a commitment to yourself. Take 2 minutes right now and write down a sankalpa that you take for yourself, for your growth. Right now. You already know what you're lacking behind it. Some of you not doing Kriya regularly. Some of you not attending Yoga Vasishtha. Some of you not doing knowledge regularly. Whatever you are lacking in, you make a sankalpa, a promise to your own self. Your partner, your friend does not need to know. You write it down for yourself. This is the sankalpa I am making for myself today. Yes, then I am going to gather the sahas, the courage to follow it through, come what may. Yes, and you know how you're going to do it. Every day or once a week, whatever your sessions are. Be committed to that. But I am supreme goal. Higher than little family time, friends time, golfing time, cricket time, whatever time you do. Above all that. Sankalpa, sahas, and self-discipline. Anushasana. 5-18. Vidya Vinaya Sampanni Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Swapaki Pandita Samadarshina. So, Vidya Vinaya Sampanni. Vinay, humility, the softness of my heart is Vinay. Vidya, knowledge. Vidya Vinaya Sampanni. Endowed with knowledge and humility. Brahmane Gavi Hastini. A Brahmin. Okay? But here, please don't think the caste system Brahmin, but somebody who follows the path of Brahman. That means Brahman. Brahmane Gavi Hastini means that Brahmin who looks at everybody with equal vision. Whether it is a third line, whether it is Shuni or a Shvapaka. Shuni is a cow, Shvapaka is an elephant. Pandita Samadarshina. A Pandit has Samadarshina. You understand Sambhava? Equanimity in emotion, equanimous intellect. Samadarshina, equanimity in vision. How I look at everybody. What is an equanimous vision? That same force of energy is in me, is in him, is in her, is in him, is in an animal, is in a non-living thing. That same consciousness is flowing everywhere. If I hate another Prakriti, it means I'm hating that same consciousness, that same energy which is within me. So actually my hatred is a reflection of me. A Brahman means one who walks on the path of Brahman. Does not look at something as dual. Advait. He is established in Advait. Advait is not two, no duality. Just one, that one consciousness in everything and everyone. Soham, I am that. 5-19. Iha eva tarjita sargo. Yesham samyasitam mana. Nirdosham hi samam brahma.
निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म
तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिता
तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिता
इह एव तर्जिता सर्गो. In this lifetime, they have won over everything, won everything in this samsara, basically. Who samye sthitam mana, whose mind, mana, is sam. What is sam? Equanimous. Yeah? We know equanimous bhava, sambhava, and now we know equanimous vision, samadarshana. So those who are equanimous, sama, in both bhava and darshana, they have won over everything in this samsara. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. And Brahman is nirdosh. What is nirdosh?
Innocent.
Innocence, pure innocence. What is the meaning of pure innocence? No raga and dvesha, spotless, no impurity.
No doshas. Nirdosh.
Nirdosh, no doshas. Beautiful. Tasmad Brahmani te sthita. Therefore, they become established in the Brahman. Who are they? We are talking about that Brahman in the first line. Good. Homework for you. Question. Do you have Sambhava and Samadarshana? And if you don't have, it's not possible to go to the Brahman. It's not possible to meet the Lord. It's just not possible. Samata is the first prerequisite. Balance or samata or equanimity is the first prerequisite. You cannot tip over to this side, you cannot tip over to this side. Work in the middle. Samata. No ragas, no dveshas. Yes? No calm this way or that way. Pure in bhava and pure in vision. See, they never said pure in speech. You could have said that, no?
Because you can have a different bhav, but your
Perfect. Root से निकालना है. उखाड़ना कहाँ से? You have to pull out the roots. They are not looking at the branches and leaves. They are not even interested in plucking one branch. Direct root they are attacking. Samata. Equanimity. Neither do I tilt towards the bhava of like, nor towards the bhava of dislike. Equanimous bhava, equanimous vision also. That same Purusha, that same Brahman is there in everybody. Ashtavakra told us this right in the beginning, remember? Yes? Oh, I see myself in this person, in that person, in this person, that person. Doesn't Janaka say that? Then immediately he says, Namo Mahyam. I bow down to myself. Ashtavakra 7. Remember?
you are nothing and you are everything.
Perfect. You are nothing and you are everything. He comes to it right in the beginning. Still, Ashtavakra goes on. So equanimity is not required at the last stage. It's the first prerequisite right in the beginning, in the first 7 chapters. Yeah? अभी अगर equanimity नहीं आई है, 7th chapter पहुंचे नहीं हो, 33 पहुंचना है. याद है ना? 33 chapters were there in Ashtavakra. Equanimity in both bhava and darshana. न प्रहरिष्ये प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य च अप्रियम् Sthir buddhir asammudho. Brahmavid brahmani sthita. He neither rejoices in obtaining what is pleasant. Priyam is pleasant. Yeah? Priyam prapya. Prapya is to obtain. Priyam is pleasant. Yeah? And harshyet, to shake, is harsha, Hindi word, khush hona. Yeah? Or to get super excited by getting the pleasant. When something pleasant comes your way, what happens to you? Wow, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, got this. That's what happens, no? This person who we are talking about, the yogi, he does not get super excited on obtaining something pleasant. It's the first line.
Now, just a comment, I know it's the middle of a shloka, but see, these are all symptoms, right? So, we should not try to imitate the symptoms.
Exactly. Beautiful point. That's where suppression comes in. Thank you for getting it up. Lots of people say, I've been on the path, but it's not working. I still get super excited and super depressed. I'm doing my best not to get super excited and super depressed. You're trying to catch the wrong side. You have to just work on the knowledge. This is the effect of it. Yeah, this is like a milestone for you. When this starts happening, you know that you are applying the knowledge. You don't have to suppress an emotion that is coming. You got the difference, what I'm saying? Yeah.
Comes from within.
Has to come from within. It has to be swabhava. Yeah? Forget even the past 10, 15 years since you've been on the knowledge. Just take these 3 years that you've been doing, devotedly these scriptures. Big difference? 3 years ago, what Sandeep was and what Sandeep is today. Yeah? What Subhu was, what Subhu is today. What Mili was, what Mili is today. Big difference. Yeah? So look at that. Don't start thinking, oh, I have to go so much more. That's where the regret sets in. Don't allow that to happen. And then don't start saying that, oh, I have to not get super excited and super depressed. Just observe I am getting super excited and super depressed. Distance yourself, become a sakshi and observe, oh, it's happening to me. It's just a milestone laid down for you to understand that that's how equanimity is. That's the definition of equanimity. Good. I see that I'm getting there. I'll get this. I'll get this. Yeah, be nice to yourself. If you pick up the stick and beat up your child, you have to study. You have to get 99%. You have to get A+. Is the child going to get A+? Just because you're picking up the stick and hitting him? Same way, you cannot pick up the stick and beat yourself up. How do you motivate your child? With love. With that freedom, you take your time. Yeah? If whatever is possible for you, you do your best. When mom gives you that freedom, how do you feel? Oh, I can work better now. I can breathe. Got it? If your mom or dad suffocated you, would you be what you are today? You'd be worse than that. Same way, this little child inside needs that kind of caring. Yeah? So please don't misunderstand scriptures. Don't make new goals. This is what I have to be. I have to not get super excited and super depressed. No. That's the way an equanimous mind is. I get there. I understand. Yeah, somebody is a scholar in class. Somebody has got A+. It's okay. I'm a B+ student. I know the existence of A+. It's like that. That's sufficient. I'll do my best. Okay? Very important. Na prahrishyet priyam prapya. He does not rejoice when he obtains the pleasant. Nodvijet prapya cha apriyam. So apriyam is unpleasant. So when there is unpleasant, he does not grieve. Yeah, what happens to you? Oh, I didn't get this, this happened, blah, 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 goes on. Unending. Yeah, this does not happen to that yogi. Sthir buddhir, asam mudho. Sthir buddhir, steady, sthir, steady, unwavering. And we waver because of raga and dvesha, no? That is what wavers mean. Oh, I want this, oh, but I don't want that, this, Dvaitam in the mind, Dvandva in the mind. It's because of raga dvesha. That takes your sthirta away. The yogi is completely sthir. That is why when pleasant comes, the graph does not go up, and when unpleasant comes, the graph does not go down. Equanimity is there. Sthir buddhir, steady intellect. Asam mudho, that wise one. Mood is fool. Asam mudho, who's not a fool, wise. You say no sometimes. Mood buddhi ekta. This doesn't get it. Duffer. Asam mudho, who's not a duffer. Who's not unwise or a fool. Brahmavid, Brahmani, Sthita. Brahmavid, the knower of Brahman. Vid is from the verb Ved. Ved means to know. So Brahmavid, the knower of Brahman. Brahmani Sthita. He is established in the Brahman consciousness. The one who has a steady intellect, the wise one, the knower of the Brahman, remains established in Brahman. Adjectives, knower of the Brahman, the wise one, adjectives.